Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap. I'm DSP, and today was Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025. My next to last day of this more abridged streaming week this week. A great day of variety and fun. We played a good amount of games. We had a good amount of support. We had a good amount of discussion. Let's talk about all about it. All right. Start off today with a level 1 podcast with two primary discussions. The first, that on Kick, there's new features, including special sub goals that you can set up for certain time periods, and the new Kicks feature, which is the equivalent of bits over on Twitch. And we basically today did a lot of testing, and we figured out that each kick, which is what they're called, actually is a penny. So if someone does 100 kicks, it's $1. Okay, we figured that out today via testing. I had a big discussion about this and how I'm going to cover it for now. I am hoping that Kick adds more features to this because right now it's very bare bones. I can't even properly track them, but check it out if you're interested, if you're someone who watches on Kick and you want to learn about these new features. Then we also talked about basically what we talked about last night on this very show, The Daily Wrap, how it seems like some of the best games of the year just aren't resonating with a live audience. And we talked a little bit about that, went back and forth a bit. I don't think we really came to any kind of a determination or resolution, but definitely getting the discussion out there, I think, was worth it. And I need to keep talking about it because at this point, the fact that I can bring in an audience for other games, but not the best games, is discerning. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, not discerning, concerning. Okay. So after the podcast, we jumped into Suikoden 2, and as soon as I started playing the game, everyone ran for the hills. Not kidding, not exaggerating. Whenever I play this game, people leave in droves. So once again, we had low views. I think we had between 130 to 150 viewers on YouTube and maybe like 50, 60 on Kick. Not a lot. But we actually had a great engaged audience who were talking about the game and stuff, which was nice. Weird thing happened. So quite a few people started doing individual one kick contributions. Essentially what I talked about last night and what I talked about on the show today on the podcast, that Kick doesn't have any limitation on the amount of kicks that you can contribute to a streamer. So someone can literally buy 100 kicks, sit on a stream, and just say one kick, one kick, one kick, one kick, and do it for like a half an hour. And so the whole chat gets completely spammed. Okay? Absolutely ridiculous. And there's no way that I can really fix that. And a few people did that today. The problem is I couldn't really track how much it was coming in because it's individual one by one by one by one. There's no way you can really figure that out. And there's still no menu, no queue, nowhere to track that at all, anywhere. It's very frustrating. Okay. And so as the stream's going on, I'm getting some support, but I can't tell how much I'm actually making. I'm actually like confused. All right. And we're getting to the end of the stream and I'm around $80 of support. And I said to everyone, well, here we go again. It's another stream where sadly with Suikoden, it just doesn't do very well, but it sucks. I love the game. I'm going to keep playing it. It just sucks that Suikoden is destined to be my slow stream. And then when the stream ended, I went and I checked to see my performance on Kick. And what it showed was that, okay, here's the subs that I had made. I had known about some of the larger amounts of kicks that were sent my way. There was like 500 kicks and stuff like that. But then I looked at the stream income and it was higher than that. And I was like, it looks like it's about maybe 15, maybe $20 extra. I was like, oh, so that must account for all those individual kicks that were coming in. So those people who were doing that, it did add up. It's just that they literally did it all stream and there was no way to track it. So by the end of the stream, I looked, I was like, actually, we probably made around $100 then during the Suikoden stream. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with getting $100 for the Suikoden stream. 100%. Okay. So it actually went well, but it was weird because there was no way to tell how I'm doing. Like right now, there's legit no way to tell how I'm doing on a stream because there's no way to properly track these Kick contributions. Okay. Very weird the way that they're rolling this out on Kick. Anyway, when I came back for the night stream, it was Kronos the New Dawn. We definitely had more attendance and more support for this stream. Made good progress in Kronos. We actually basically we went the entire way to the hospital, which was actually quite tricky. To get to the hospital, you had to go through multiple parts of the city, big giant like platforming areas with the anti-grav boots. There was a lot of optional stuff that I found. I found a new kitty, found some optional areas with stories that were really cool. And all in all, pretty good. Got big upgrades, all kinds of good stuff. This was a really good stream of the game. Story continues to get more interesting. And now we're in the hospital in the past, and we're trying to complete the story. By the end of the stream, we hit the goal. It was tight. We almost didn't, but we did hit the goal. And this was an effort between everyone, like YouTube, Kick, everything. So now we are at 4 out of 10 goals. 6 more for DSP Tries It, the Philly cheesesteak pizza, as well as Crazy Bites and more from Little Caesars Pizza. Okay? So all in all, today was a great support day. If we could just get more people to come and support Suikoden, it wouldn't be the one stream that we don't get, it's the one that interrupted. We actually had 9 straight streams of hitting goals, not Suikoden. And I was like, sucks. This is always going to be the stream that's going to do this, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys enjoy Suikoden and maybe you watch it on demand, you could help. So essentially we hit around $100. If we get some people after the fact who say, hey, I would like to help you hit that goal for Suikoden, if someone contributes $50 or $5 and says, hey, this is for Suikoden, I'll count it. I told you I would do it after the fact. I understand that not every single person can attend every stream. So if you're a fan of Suikoden 2 and you couldn't be there today, if you want to leave a super thanks on the videos, if you want to leave me a tip, and just you have to call it out in there and say, this is for Suikoden, please count it towards this goal that was missed. Maybe we can still hit the goal. Then I could even say, hey, we never had an interruption in support, but it sucks. As is, we did. And now we're kind of, resetting, but it was good that we hit the goal tonight for Kronos, okay? All right. So, folks, tomorrow, Wednesday, is actually my last streaming day of the week. And I know that's weird because previously I usually do 5, 6, or more streaming days a week. This is a very short one for me because I have 2 days off this weekend and it's timing of stuff that I have to do. So what's tomorrow? There is no podcast tomorrow. Instead, we'll have like a half an hour chill session here on the channel. And then around noon Pacific time, we begin with Silk Song. And we're going to do 3.5+ hours of progress in Silk Song on the stream. I certainly hope that you will join me for that. It should be a great time. Then on the late stream, we're doing Chill with Phil, an actual stream dedicated just to hanging out with me. This will more than make up for the fact that we're not going to do the podcast. If anyone has any weekending stuff we want to talk about, maybe we could talk more about these games that I can't get people to attend that are some of the best games of the year, and anything else you want to chat about. We haven't done a formal Chill with Phil in a few weeks, so it makes sense to kind of interject on a night when I really don't have that much going on. Let's just have a chill session to end the week. And we have this new goal on Kick that I set up, 25 subs that I was trying to hit by the end of tomorrow. Today we hit 12. So tomorrow, if we get 13, we hit that goal. And that would be excellent for weekending support. Let's see if we can hit it. All right? Guys, thank you. Great streaming day overall. Had a great time with all the games and the fun. See you tomorrow for the final day of the week. Have a good night and peace out.